Well, um, God bless you, Jared. Um, I will not hide this behind anywhere. I will go ahead and keep it in my channel forever. But that doesn't mean that I want to make a mockery of it. So I decided not to even publish it. If someone comes here and watches it, uh, I I thank all of you for doing that. Right? I was supposed to take the day off. I wasn't gonna stream at all. Um, Usually I would have something planned, at least the bare bones of it planned. Thinking about what I'm gonna say next. Thinking about how I wanted to present. News are pretty simple. One of the people that took me out of my radical leftism has died today, and his name was Charlie Kirk. His name is Charlie Kirk, and the reason why is because I believe that he has a place that he carved by grace and by works into the grace of God, where he has eternal life. I'm not saying he was a saint, I'm not saying he was perfect, I'm not saying any of that. I don't. But if I were to say it, who are you to tell me I'm wrong? At this point, there's a lot of people who are disheartened by the news, and I wish to tell them that they shouldn't be. His name is Charlie Kirk. And just as Christ is risen, may he be in his glory. And the left will wish Charlie was with us. They will wish. Because they took the best. They took the best of us, and now they have to deal with us. And we'll do the best. We won't back down, and we will not stop telling them they're wrong. Okay? Will not. This happened next to me. It's pretty close by where I live. And this will be a shameful day for Utah forever. It will be shameful that it happened here. I'll do my best when it comes to my rhetoric to not be as maybe inflammatory as I was before, because we lost one of the voices that tried to grow us closer together and not tear us further apart. And this time, we've lost that, and they've lost that. There will be a bunch of people that will say this happened because of the guns. They're wrong. It didn't happen because of the guns. There will be a ton of people that will say that it happened because of X or Y. The only reason why this happened is because we've lost the plot. We are one of our sides is way more radicalized, and the other side has been way too nice. And that's why they will miss him, because he was the greatest. One of the great voices, right? There's a lot of people saying, "Hey, we didn't agree with everything. I don't agree with everything he had to say." You know what? Whenever I hear him talk, he may have said things that might not be like, "Oh wow, this is great." 99% of what he said was pretty reasonable. Okay, it may have been me that I was being unreasonable when Charlie Kirk was talking. I would be like, "We want more." That's what I would say. "Oh, you're not going far enough." He was being reasonable. Um, I agree with what he had to say. I agree we shouldn't let the universities be taken over. He did what people needed to be done. Speed out there and talking to people. Okay? Now it's our chance. Now it's our turn. Charlie died today. And we will pray for your soul. And we will pray for your family. And we will feel pain and suffering. But we will not forget you. And we will keep all of the discussions. And we will do everything in our power so that we are a bit more like you were, at least. This is not about us. Today is not about us. Today we lost a big one. He did good in life. So we need to remember him. And we need to keep it in our prayers. Okay? I yeah. Scott is right. He's a husband and a father, a son of an American patriot who thought truths that the left hated. We are being, we had this debate the other night when Andrew was talking to somebody and they said, "Well, where's the war?" There's no war. There is a war. And I don't mean, it's like I pray for peace. I pray for peace. I don't want to be out in the streets. I'm not a Marine. There's people here that I know that are incredible at a lot of things. We have Abe, we have EOD, we have Grumple that are veterans. My brother is in the Navy right now. We have Greed that is none of us, I don't think anybody of us is like looking for a fight, and I don't think that's what we should should do at all. You know, I pray for peace. I pray for peace. But I think they're getting close to a point in which peace is it's gonna be a luxury and not a reality of what things are where things are going. I I prayed for him for his recovery, and I pray for his soul, and I you know pray for his family. We will I think we will see better days than this one. But we're not gonna go back. Not again. We're gonna tell them how wrong they are every single time. We're gonna call them on their lies. And we're gonna fight for truth because that is what he did and that's what we're supposed to do. No. I'm not planning on doing a long stream today. I wasn't planning on streaming at all. If I'm doing this, it's because I see a lot of rhetoric going down different paths. There's people being radicalized. There's people that are trying to wake up. There's people all over the place. And the only real solution always is going to be in Christ. But I think we should, at points, understand that a nation is a nation. And the reason why it's a nation is because the unifying force and the people who have bled for it. Today, the nation was painted on the blood of Charlie Kirk. And we must find unity in that. We find unity in that. We find unity in truth. And we'll take his fight and we'll do what it takes to whatever it takes to do better. I'm probably way worse than a lot of people here to say these kind of things. You know. But yeah. This wasn't caused by Kirk's supposed rhetoric. This wasn't caused by him saying basic truths most of the time. This was caused by a bunch of people that have lied repeatedly about people like Kirk, who go on spaces and they spew violence. And it's time that we stand to them and tell them that they're wrong. We must find solace and strength in the fact that we do have the truth. So I wish you all to pray for Kirk, to pray for his family, to find, as Spirit told us a while ago, some place we can rest in real life and find community and find strength. Today they killed Charlie. They did. They martyred Charlie. A terrorist Because that's not, they're gonna be like someone murdered. No, a terrorist. It was just a terror attack. A terrorist killed a political commentator in American soil. A home, probably an American terrorist, radicalized by ideas that are not even American. Most of them come from the USSR. If you think communism is an American idea, you've not paying attention. You haven't. It may have infiltrated and it might have had its hold in the youth of America, but it isn't an American idea. You know, liberty, rights, pursuit of happiness. Those are actually American ideas. We may have different of opinion on some of them, but at the end of the day, no one really says or is against those ideas on the right. Most of us are just trying to tell you that these people don't believe in that. May God have mercy on Charlie Kirk's soul. I don't plan of doing grandiose or grandiose standing, right? Or virtue signal about this. If anything, I'm here to pay a little bit of respect and tribute to one of the men that was out there when most people weren't. He was willing to talk to anybody about almost anything, and he would go on and say it. It took me a lot to finally come out and share my face and my thoughts and everything in this space. But you know what? It was people like him that actually paved the way through blood, tears, and suffering. Because he had to go through the whole process almost on his own when everybody was hiding and cowering. They were cowards. Cowards. He was out there and he did whatever needed to be done. And now that there is a pretty radicalized wing on the other side, we must find the same kind of courage and do what is right. I do think, unfortunately, that this time they will find out. I pray to God that we find more resolve in our actions and in our lives and in the people we interact with, and more resolve that we can steel ourselves so that this never happens again. I hope we can find all the resolve needed so that this piece of crap, that this terrorist act will go prosecuted and will receive all of the weight of the law, all of it. That he will be both by the federal and by the state be found guilty, and his life is taken away, as it should be. But they will find, and I know it, they will find out that we will not be, and I mean it, we will not be deterred. This time will not be deterred. They will find out. Okay? Yeah, Utah has the death penalty, but this should be federally prosecuted as a terrorist act, and he should be executed under federal law. Because this was a terrorist attack. They did it in order to take away the voices of at least half of America, at the very least. And they've been doing it ever since. They've done it with words. They called you all of the isms that they could think of, and then they did it with every power they had to silence you. They remove you from every single part of the internet if they had power to do it. And now they're doing it in the streets. And they will find out. I hope the people that are supporting this online get all of it taken away from them. And when they try to make an account again, they can't. All of the platforms that are harboring these kind of people, they should be reacted. At the end of the day, today's a dark day for us. It just is a dark day. But it's not the end. You know? Martyrs are usually martyrs because they did the right thing and we know they live. He may not be a saint in the church, but I know he lives. America will not lose his heart. We will find resolve. We will find resolve. That is what's going to happen. We will find resolve in this, and we'll be ready to keep on the message. Okay? So we will not be silenced. Our message will not change. We'll fight for truth. And we will not allow them to ever call us something we are not again. So stay strong. Be mindful, as CT Den said, because we do need to be mindful. Pray. Pray for Charlie. Pray for his family. Pray for his kids. Do not be discouraged. Find people that you can interact with and have support. And be ready because Charlie may be gone. He may be in better places right now. He will be resting. He will be in the presence of God. He will be dining with them. But we're still here, and we will continue his movement, and we will continue to be for truth. So don't be discouraged. That's the message I really want to say. I want to give its proper place to Charlie because he did what a lot didn't do. And his movement will live on. And I want to tell you all that you should not be discouraged. Because truth and Christ will rule forever. Christ is God. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. May God be with all of you. And truly, God bless you all.